Okay then, so welcome along to the second round of the F1RC Season 12 campaign in the land down under. It's the Australian Grand Prix here at Melbourne Street Circuit, or Albert City Park, whatever the fuck the name of this thing is. 14 corners around this street venue. First raced here back in 1999. 26 years on, we're still racing at this track. So yeah, we got a qualifying session to do. And yeah, alongside me in the FIA, we got Matt and Boom. How you guys doing?
Doing all right.
Alright, the usual Q1, Q2, Q3, 5-minute timer. The green flag will wave and the pit's open. Q1 is a go. Let's get this started as everyone flies out of the pit lane. I'm going to reset so I can catch everyone's name. What will the fight for pole position be like? We shall see. I expect Q3 to actually be quite tight. One of the rusties is, I think this is James. This is his car. He is not moving, so there he goes. Alright. Finally, he gets going. I guess he just wanted some really clean air. But everyone completing the first sector and their outlaps here. Obviously, if you flip, you're out. Paluca has finally joined. He was AFK, so he can get going. Just cut about a minute off of his time, though, so he's only going to get about 2 laps instead of 3. So there's that. Let's see. Everyone at the front
Yes,
of the
this is
field.
qualifying.
Yeah, this is qualifying. Yeah. Looks like one of the Red Bulls out in front. Is that Demo? Yes, it is. Usually Demo likes to lead the pack out of qualifying, so there's that Eagle running outside trying to make an overtake. I think Demo will probably be the first one to start a flying lap unless he chooses to reset his tires. A lot of people do choose to do that, but looks like both Red Bulls have opted not to. So both Red Bulls are doing that as Futa ratified a corner, a bit of an awkward line, but he's side by side with his teammates. So both Red Bulls and the Mercedes of Eagle, first ones to start their flying lap. So we go on board with these three into turn 1. All of them looked pretty much identical, except Eagle went a bit wide. So did Futa. What's it called? So now coming into turn 3 we go. Heavy braking zone. Ride the curb does the Red Bull. And easy flat through turn 4. A little wide through there. It should be okay though. As we go through turn 5. Easy flat. And now into 6. Completing the first sector. 24-2 for Demo. It's pretty competitive first sector for him. So looking decently strong. As down the back straight we go. Eagle applying pressure to Food in the background. As you can see, those two look like they're practically racing. Down the back straight into the fast, right to left hand, or left to right hander. Easy flat, of course. It's invalidated middle sector for Demo. So, all right. Damn it. Okay. All right. Let's see who else has gone pretty much identical to Demo. Looks like a 24-3 for Wikipedia, or sorry, Ferry. Forgot this is his alt account. Oh, up on 2 wheels though through the fast chicane, so definitely gonna lose him time. And yeah, 23-9, not the quickest middle sector for him. Just see an abandoned BMW, and it's not abandoned, but it's just like, yeah. Why is the track so bumpy? Because it's a street track. What do you expect? Yeah. All right, coming around the final corner now with the Holtaboo of Ferry. So he went up on 2 wheels there. No one's pretty much set a lap. So Liam, the first one to set a lap. As there goes Ferry, it's a 15-9. The bottom 5 currently is Chris, Sam, Danny, Nero, and Paluca. So quite a few big names down there. Chris needs to set a lap on the board, which we probably do expect him to do that. In the Rusties coming around turn 5 right now. Has the Toyota Danny to get through. He's easily past him. Into turn 6 now. I don't know what the BMW is doing, but it needs to get a move on because he is down in that bottom 5. So, yeah, Chris Purple with a 24-1. Currently riding on board with the Rusties into turn 9 and 10. Here we go. Flat left and right. You can see just a quick flick of the steering wheel. A little correction for the Dutchman, though. Alright, then down into turn 11. Tricky braking zone. Have to nail it. Get it spot on. Looks like Chris has done exactly what he needs to do. Flat through this right-hander, but he did slightly lift a little bit. You could hear it in the engine. And Trident says he's flipped it. Oh, you cannot be serious.
Yeah,
Trident. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
As I go to spectate him.
Yeah.
And he has at the back straight. Trident upside down, and he's going to be out of qualifying. He's even knocked out. Chris with a 15-2 to go top of the session. 45 seconds remaining, and there he goes Ferry up to P2, or sorry, Fu to P3. But yeah, Trident out of qualifying. Oh, no, it's just not a sight that you wanted to see. Why is the
There are
fucking...
numerous amount.
What?
Hello.
Yeah, alright, mate. Okay. Alright, well, anyways, 30 seconds remaining, roughly. You have the wall ready, right?
Yeah,
Not
I
yet.
do.
There's gonna be 5 out in qualifying, right?
I do.
Yeah. We'll just put it back to green flag. Trying, he's basically died. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, I think that Red Bull of, I think that was Fuda there. I think he's going to be out of qualifying, or he's not going to set another lap, so... Yeah, made a little mistake to the fast chicane. 5 seconds remaining in the session. I don't think anyone else is going to make it to the line. And looks like they have. And checkered flag is out. No more laps are allowed to be set. These are the laps that have to count for the bottom 5. Danny improving there in that bottom 5 right now. So... yeah, there is that. Let's see what the Toyota can do. Alfie says he's CC. Demo says he's out of qualifying. He believes as he's down in P11. Yeah, Demo is out. So Red Bull have one car eliminated in Q1. As here goes Danny to cross the line. Can he get out of that bottom 5? He can. He goes up to P7. Pailuka, I believe, is also out of qualifying. Yes, he is. Pailuka is out of qualifying. So one of the stars in Bahrain is going to start from nearly the back of the grid in Australia. Only the second race of his career. And it's a first Q1 elimination for the Mercedes of Pailuka. Not a good day for him. As he says, he got a pretty BS corner cut. And, yeah, I don't know what that's about. But I can't really do anything to change it, mate. So you are unfortunately out. So everyone to the pit lane exit. The bottom 5 looks like it is Nero, Pailuka, Trident, Demo, and Liam. All eliminated as Alfie. Lamborghini debut. And he is through into Q2. So, yeah. Q1 results. There we go. Okay. Everyone pit lane exit, please.
Yeah, pit lane exit. What do you mean, Eagle?
I don't know. I don't know what a hoe's doing, bro. This guy's like... a hoe, just make sure to get out of the way. Like, don't interrupt the drivers because you will have collisions, so...
James,
or you do have it. This guy's just a fucking red box. Like, why is he... Alright. Well...
hold on.
There's that. Liam out. Demo out. Trident, Pi, and Nero. So it's only going to be, it looks like a top 5 shooter for Q3. Everything will now get reset.
Hold on, wait. Someone's on... that was just...
How was it? Are you not out? Are you not freaking Red Archer? No, you're not. Fucking sake. Oh. Pff, wait. Oh, this could be fucked up then. No, wait. Where's... oh. Never mind, Nero. My mistake. Red Archer is the one out. Ah, fuck. So you guys have, like, pretty much the same name. Okay. What car are you driving? R15. I only made a Hoa R15. That's all I did.
Hello?
Yeah, Neto. Okay, so Neto is the one eliminated. What car are you driving? I don't know what car you're driving. Okay, were you this car, the BMW? If you are, then I guess you are out. But, alright. Q2 will now begin. As in 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Q2 is now live. The track is bumpier. I didn't touch anything, so... yeah, I don't know. You like my watch spot? Yeah, I do. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Apparently the track is bumpier now than it was in free practice. I don't know, interchangeable conditions, I guess. Yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. The long right-hander in Sector 2 is defo bumpier. Alright, I'm gonna see. Pailuka's thinking... he's saying, how's this a CC? Exceeding track limits, that's how. That's a CC, my mate. Yes, Trident. That's the thing with that final corner. On the inside, what people will do is they would try and cut it, basically avoid it, in order to just kind of straight line it to the line. So what's it called? Yeah, that's why that's there. Probably there's like 3 separate corner cuts on the final corner. So yeah, just letting you know. That's why it's there. After qualifying, as soon as qualifying ends, I'm going to check the studio real quick and just see some stuff to make sure I didn't check. No, I didn't delete. I didn't delete extra shit. I shouldn't have. So, yeah.
But
Okay. That's my job, mate. That's my job. Plus, you're not really assigned driver. I'm just kind of letting you drive. So you need to have a contract signed in order for you to be signed. So yeah. Okay, well, anyways, back to qualifying. Let's see. 24-2 for Gaspin, so he is absolutely cooking in that first sector, at least as I go to spectate him. In the Hotu, who's currently going down into turn 11 in the middle sector, 24-0. Not the quickest middle sector by the Italian. Already got his Italian countryman out. So, bottom 5 will be out in Q2. That currently includes Gaspin, Danny, Eagle, James, and Sam. All eliminated right now. So, if it were to stay like this, but here's Gaspin across the line, just really needs to set a banker. Here we go. Crosses the line, goes P2. Will it be good enough though? It's a 16-2. It could be a tight fight again in the Q3, and Gaspin up at turn 1. It's a big bump on the entry and has crashed it into turn 2. Reset the. I'm not gonna do that. Plus, when did we delete the track? We never did that. This is horrible. Bro, someone modified the track. We didn't touch nothing. Sector 2, sort of. Okay, either way, the game's gonna get shut down, so.
Qualifying.
Apparently, the track is full of bumps. I really don't understand from what. I think it might be because the, what's it called? No, it's not the pit lane. It's not the pit lane, but, I guess
I
might have to reset the server. I might have to reset the server because if it's that laggy.
I did say at the beginning of Q1, I don't know if you heard me, I said my bad because when because I didn't know, you see this black box here at the exit of the pit lane?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know if that was connected to the...
Oh, that's why it's bumpy. Yeah, so, it's an overlay. Okay, so because this track is incredibly bumpy, last season I added something called an overlay. Over the track is just an invisible layer where it removes bumps. That's why the track is so bumpy. Chris, by the way, I think just went purple, which he did, a 15-3 for him. So the track will get shut down.
Okay.
So... that's why the track is so bumpy.
Mate,
okay, it's an overlay.
That was an overlay.
Yeah, no one. He wasn't here last season, so he doesn't know. He doesn't know that was an overlay. All right, bottom 5 currently. We've got about 30 seconds remaining in the session. Bottom 5: Danny, James, Eagle, Alfie, and Nero. They need to get laps together. Nero currently on an improvement, up with a 25-2 in that first sector. Not a good first sector, but it is an improvement for him. He's currently behind the Lamborghini right now of Alfie, who's also down in that bottom 5. In the flat left to right hander, a little wide for the BMW, but I think he should be okay. Is down the back straight we go.
Oh, time's over.
Oh, qualifying is over. I need to set the lights. There we go. Oh, the Lambo of Alfie went a bit wide and basically did a Lewis Hamilton. Nearly spinning it, but I think he should be okay to continue on. Eagle finding an improvement. So is Alfie. Nero's going to be out of qualifying, though. He's invalidated his final lap, so let's see what Alfie can do. Can he get into Q3 on his debut for Lamborghini to cross the line? Now from P8, he can't improve his time, unfortunately for him. What about Eagle? He needs to have a good qualifying, especially after a disappointing result that he got down in Bahrain. Only finished P5 after an expected podium for him.
Oh, Danny!
What happened to him?
He's out of qualifying by 0.3 of a second. Oh, my days. Okay, here we go. All right, here is Eagle to cross the line. Only one left to cross it from P10. He needs to get into the top 5. He doesn't! Eagle by a 1/10 of a second is out in qualifying for Mercedes. It's a shock elimination for Mercedes. One car out in Q1, another one out in Q2, and he's blaming the track. Obviously, he has the right to be mad, of course, because the track is bumpy. Eagle understandably frustrated, but you need to set a lap when it matters, no matter the conditions, and Eagle hasn't done that, so I can't I can't do that. Alright, bottom 5 then. Alright, keep the results. Oh god, why the hell is the Union so slow ass people in the Q3? Wow, that is crazy. Okay. So Eagle is not overly pleased, as I'm gonna ask you to get back into the pit lane, if you don't mind. So my car is faster. Well, to the people in Q, I don't really want to shut down though. It's just too much of a fucking hassle to deal with. So plus I'm gonna shut down the server anyways for the race. So just let everyone deal with it for qualifying. All right, Rusties is getting the pit lane. Quit being faggots and get in the pit lane. I know you love to kiss and everything, but yeah, I'm gonna need you in the pit lane, mate.
Copyright.
No shutdown only because it's going to be the same track everyone has used throughout the entire qualifying, so no one is quicker on any part of the...
Oh my god. Okay, Toyota. Alright, how many cars is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 5 cars to participate in Q3. The timer will get reset. No shutdown. You're just going to have to deal with the conditions. I'm sorry. But green flag is now live as the timer now starts. And the Hotabu of, is that Ferry? Yeah, it hasn't got going. Now it gets going. James finally gets going. Oh, no. Or sorry, that this is Chris. There goes Chris. Alright. I got jailed for 0 reason. Okay. Eagle's still massively pissed.
Yeah.
Reasonable. Understandable.
Yeah, reasonable, yeah.
Alright, well, 3 cars at the front. James, Futa, and Ferry. Or sorry, Gaspin. Well, buddy, it is... We still have a flippin' race to go to, mate. We still got a race. It's quali, bro. Chill out. This guy's just... Oh my god. Alright, bro. I gotta commentate qualifying, so... Yeah, let me do this. Alright, well... James Rigby will be the first one to start a lap. So he's getting real close to the wall. Everyone having to deal with these conditions. So, here we go.
Did I do it on purpose though, Eagle? No. It's an accident.
In the turn 1.
Track and overlay.
Oh god. Alright, there we go. Alright, here we go. In the turn 3. Didn't he use all the curb on exit at the Rusty, so maybe he's trying to go a little conservative, try to capitalize his line for turn 4. Easy flat through turn 5. James didn't reset his tires on his outlap, so let's see if that'll cost him. It might have cost him. He went a bit wide. What's it called? Through turn 6. That might be an invalidation for him. Eagle, there's still a race to do, mate. So, yeah. 24-3 plus qualifying in this league doesn't really matter. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Through the middle sector, that's definitely gonna be a cut for James Rigby, which it is. Yep. Chris has gone quicker 2/10 to his teammate, so Eagle already predicting a Rusty's 1-2, unless somebody can beat it. Probably the only one that could realistically be in contention could be Ferry. First sector's at 24-2, not too far down. Gaspin maybe could think of or come up with something and maybe set a magical lap. Chris in the middle sector's at 23-9. It's not ideally quick. Must have had some sort of mistake or something. You're not probably going to see any 14s being set today with this track condition and being it this bumpy. And Chris chooses to reset his tires. We're going to go on board with Ferry and see what he's up to. Coming around the penultimate corner, a little wide through it. Now the final one doesn't cut it. 2 minutes remain, and here's Fair to cross the line. 24-0 in that middle sector has definitely cost him Wikipedia's join just in time. It's a 15-8 for the whole to be for the time being. Gassman invalidated his most recent lap, so there's that. But currently advantage Holtby. They hold provisional pole. Now it puts the pressure on everyone behind him to go and set a valid lap that can be beaten. Everyone has to try and beat a 15-8, as 1 minute 14s are probably not going to be set. I'm 12 minutes away. Bruh. Yeah, we're probably going to... I am going to check the studio real quickly before I shut down, just to make sure that everything is correct. But we should be okay. Alright, well, any improvements so far? Gassman improved 25-1, but it doesn't look like he's on a good lap. It's not good sector times for him. James Rigby currently 23-7.
That 3 lap rule.
3 lap? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's if you disconnect, not join late.
Right. Okay.
Here's James Rigby across the line. Doesn't beat out Ferry, though. Something's on him with Chris as well. Not sure what's up with him. As he is, oh, Chris is upside down. Chris on the on the chicane, at the fast chicane. Chris's car is upside down. Oh my goodness! And Chris is out of qualifying. We need to get rid of that car. it's at the back.
Very likely.
At the fast chicane.
Very likely he's going to be 5th now. He set a lap time 7 seconds slower than Peter.
Oh no, Chris! One of the favorites for pole position, and looks like he is. Not gonna be participating in qualifying anymore, as we have a yellow flag. We're just gonna put it back to green because no one cares. But the times now going quicker. James Rigby with a 24-1. Futa has invalidated, so he's that's his lap gonna be over. With James Rigby, he's boarded his lap as well at the same corner where his teammate fumbled, and there is James Rigby fumbling it. What about Ferry? Can he set a valid lap? I think he's gonna be in favor of pole position, unless Gaspin. I think Ferry's given up. What about Gaspin? He's still on the lap himself. 24-4 for Gaspin. What is that motor sector looking like? 23-6. So Fair, I think he's out. I think Gaspin could potentially snatch pole position away from his teammate for the first time. Gaspin could be on pole for in a long time. Lots of overset at the exit of turn 11. As now into the final sector we go. Ferry looks like he's not going to improve. He jumped out of his car or something. 1 corner to go for the Italian. Can he snatch pole away from his teammate? Can he get pole away from Ferry? As to the line we go with the Hotspur. Can he make it a 1-2 at least? Gaspin across the line. He can't beat out James Rigby though. Ferry for the first time in F1RC in only his 2nd race in the league is gonna stop the Australian Grand Prix on pole position, and he's disconnected. So 1-3 for Holtby, their career best on only the 2nd race in the league. And huge disappointment for the Rusties, as both of them have bottled their laps. And that's qualifying.